Hey, 5th grade. Okay, so here we are for our day 2 notes. And so we're going to go ahead and take it. Page 10, multiply by 2 digits. And we're taking these on the 13th. Some of you will be taking them on the 14th. Now I will preference in this video, you will have to pause because Miss Lewis isn't having to write. I've already attempted this video once before, and so I've already wrote all of these notes, but for some reason it wouldn't take. So here we are again. So once again, page 10, multiply by 2 digits, 10, 13, 20. Some of you will be taking these on the 14th. Okay, so we're going to turn to the next available right and left side page. Your right side page will look like this. It will be blank. You're going to put 10, 13 of 20 or 10, 14 of 20. Multiply by 2 digits. Very, very bottom, you're going to write number 10 because that is the day of the week that we are on. So we're going to start off with our objective, just like normal. So it says, I can compute the product of multi-digit whole numbers by utilizing partial products in the area model or the standard algorithm. So remember, we're still doing the same strategies we were doing by 1 digit, but now we're going by 2 digits. Okay? So the area model is our window method. Remember, if you need to look up some more videos to help you with that, you're more than welcome to. Standard algorithm, same thing. So let's start with our area model. We'll cover this up over here. Okay, our area model. So remember, fold your paper in half. That way we have a nice clean line on the left-hand side. We're going to talk about the area model. Step 1, we're going to create the windows using the number of digits in each factor. Just like we did yesterday, we're going to use the number of digits in each factor. So if I have a triple digit number on the top.
Just to let everybody know, we have a cheesecake compliments of Mr. Stacy in the lounge, so help yourself.
Okay. So say I have a 3-digit number and then a 2-digit factor. My window would be a 3 by 2, so I would actually have 6 windows in it. Okay? So then the next step, step 2, just like we did, we're going to break the factors into expanded form by value. So remember, like 457 would be 400 plus 50 plus 7. Then it brings us to step 3. We're going to use mental math to solve each partial product. Just like we did. Still continuing on. Step 4, we're going to add all partial products. And step 5, we did this yesterday, but we forgot to write it as a step. We're going to check for reasonableness with estimation. Right? So remember to pause the video, and then when you're finished with those, go ahead and unpause it, and we will look at a few example problems. Okay, coming back. Alright, so example 279 times 65. So we're going to see what this looks like. So I have a 1, 2, 3 by 2. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. My area model here. So I'm going to divide this in half and then divide this into 3 parts. Okay? So the first one is 279. So I'm going to break it up into 200, 70, and 9. My second factor is 65, so it's going to be broken into 60 and 5 along the left-hand side. So now what I do is I'm going to use my non-zero digits, and I'm going to multiply them. So 6 times 2 is 12, and I count my zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros. So 60 times 200 is 12,000. So then I'm going to go here. So I'm going to multiply everything in this row by 60. So 60 times 70. So I take 6 times 7. 42. 1, 2 zeros. 4,200. So now I take 60 by 9. 6 times 9. Well, remember that trick I showed you guys? It was 9, 18, 27. Remember what it's doing here? It's going down. And here it's going up. Okay, so 9 times 5, or 60 times 9, 6 times 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 54 with 1 0. So now I'm going to multiply everything in this row by 5. So 5 times 200. Well, 5 times 2 is 10. 2 more zeros. So that's 1,000. 5 times 70. Well, 5 times 7, 35. 1 0. 5 times 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 45. Now, I take and I add all of those partial products. So I have 12,000, 4,200, 540. Notice I'm keeping all my place values lined up. 1,000, 350, and 45. So I'm going to add all those together. Remember, we have 6 windows, so we're going to have 6 different numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got them all listed. So here we go. 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Regroup my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 3 is 6. Plus 5 is 11. I'm using those strategies there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just a 1. So it's 18,135. But we said that we needed to check for reasonableness. So we're going to take 279. We're going to round it to a largest place value. So that's 300. And we're going to do 300 times 65 rounds to 70. So I can take my non-zero digits. 7 times 3. 21. 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros. So approximately 21,000. Now I rounded both of these up, so it's an overestimate. 21,000 is greater than 18,000, but is 18,000 reasonable? It is. Okay, it is reasonable. Okay, so that's what you're going to put in your notes for your area model. Okay, however many digits versus however many digits. Okay. So here we go. We're going to look at the standard algorithm. So on the right hand side, we're moving to the right hand side. The bottom factor determines the number of rows of add-ins. Okay. Do not forget to annex a 0. Okay, that's one of the many things that I see students doing is they forget to annex a 0. So step 1. We're going to multiply the ones place in the bottom factor by all digits in the top factor. Remember to do that regrouping. This is what we did yesterday. This is multiplying by 1 digit. But then when we get done with that, we're going to add some steps to it. So then, step 2, when I'm done with that, I'm going to mark out that number and then I'm going to annex a 0 to hold the ones place and start the second row of add-ins. Okay, and that is because we moved to the tens place. Step 3, we're going to multiply the tens place in the bottom factor by everything in the top factor, just like we did in step 1, except for now the tens place. So let's look at an example. We're going to look at the same one. We're going to do 279, and we're going to multiply it by 65. Okay. So here we go. And if you need to pause the video, please pause the video and come back and work the problem with us. So we're going to go here. We're going to go 5 times 9. Well, that's 45. I bring my 5 down. I regroup my 4. Remember, some of you were wanting to put the 4 here and the 5 up there. No, that's wrong. You put the ones place here and you regroup the tens. Now we go 5 times 7, which is 35, plus 4, 36, 37, 38, 39. Bring my ones place down, regroup my tens. I'm done with that 4. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 3, 11, 12, 13. I have nowhere else to regroup to, so I go ahead and write that down here. I'm done with my 3. I'm also done with my 5. So I annex a 0 and start my second row of add-ins. This is a row of add-ins, and this is going to be my second row. 6 times 9, 54. I bring my 4 down. I regroup my 5. 6 times 7, 42 plus 5, 47. I bring my 7 down. I regroup my 4. 6 times 2, 12, plus 4, 13, 14, 15, 16. Nowhere else to regroup to, so I write it down. Notice I've kept everything lined up. And now I'm going to add, because these are add-ins now. 5 plus 0, 5. 9 plus 4, 13. I regroup. 7 plus 3, whoops, 10. Plus 1 is 11. Regroup. 6 plus 1 plus 1, 8. And then bring my 1 down. Do my answers match? They do. And we've already checked with estimation, so we know my answer is reasonable. Okay? So these are both considered a partial product as well. So something else I want to show you guys, and you're going to have an entrance ticket tomorrow when you come see me. So something else I want to show you guys, and we're going to flip to the left side page. So this is your entrance ticket for tomorrow. I need you to bring that to me in your notes on your left side page, solved. Now, I want to show you something. One way that you guys can, if you're having a hard time keeping things lined up, is if you will take and you will put each digit in a column on your paper in landscape format. It will help you keep everything lined up. Okay? So make sure that you would put one digit in each column and it keeps everything lined up for you. Okay? That's just one trick that I wanted to show you. So, the other thing, that when you watch this video and you take these notes, I need you to put 2 stars in the top right-hand corner of the right-hand side page of your notes, right underneath the date. That way I know you watched the video. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to tell me how long exactly this video is. Have a great afternoon. See you guys tomorrow.